Hello and welcome. It is so good to have you here with me today on this channel, Learn English Easy. My name is Olivia, and this is a special place for you, for your English journey. I want you to feel comfortable here. I want you to feel safe. Learning a new language can feel scary, I know. It can feel like a very big mountain to climb. You look up and you think, I can never reach the top. But I am here to tell you something important. You can do this. Yes, you. You are here. You are listening. That is the first and most brave step. So take a deep breath with me. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. You are ready. Today is a very special day. We are going to spend 1 full hour together. 1 hour of English listening practice. 1 hour of motivation. 1 hour for you. I know 1 hour sounds like a long time, but do not worry. We will go slowly. We will go together. I will be with you every minute. This is not a test. This is not a difficult lesson. This is a conversation between you and me. And in this hour, we are going to talk about the most important things. We are going to talk about the only 10 grammar points that you, as a beginner, really need to know. Just 10. Does that sound good? I think it sounds very good. Before we start, I want you to think about why you are here. Why are you learning English? Maybe you want to travel to a new country. Maybe you want to talk to people from all over the world. Maybe you want to get a better job. Or maybe you want to understand your favorite movies and songs. Think about that reason now. Keep it in your heart. Let it be your light. On days when English feels difficult, remember this reason. Remember why you started. Your reason is powerful. It is your motivation. I also want to tell you a story about me. When I started learning my first new language, I was so scared. I thought everyone was looking at me. I thought I would make mistakes and people would laugh. So for a long time, I did not speak. I was quiet. I was just existing in my language learning, not living it. I was afraid to use my voice. But one day, I met a very kind person. She looked at me and she smiled. She said, "Your voice is beautiful. Do not be afraid." And that small sentence changed everything for me. It gave me courage. I want to be that person for you today. I want to tell you your voice in English is beautiful. Do not be afraid. Your mistakes are not bad. Your mistakes are proof that you are trying. They are like little lights on your path. They show you the way. So for this next hour, I want you to make a promise to yourself. Promise that you will listen. Promise that you will not be hard on yourself. If you hear a word you do not know, it is okay. If you feel a little lost, it is okay. Just keep listening. Your brain is amazing. It is learning even when you do not realize it. Just like a muscle, it gets stronger with practice. This 1 hour is practice for your brain. It is a gift you are giving to your future self. Are you ready to begin our journey? Are you ready to learn and to feel motivated? I am so happy to be your guide. Let us start with the first grammar point. It is the most common, the most useful, and the most powerful tool in your English toolbox. Let us talk about the verb to be. Part 1. To be. The first grammar point is the verb to be. This is the most important verb in the English language. It is like the sun in our solar system. Everything else moves around it. To be. It is a simple word, but it has so much power. It talks about existence. It says, I am here. You are here. We are together. It is a beautiful verb. Let us learn its forms. I will say them slowly for you. Please, Rasami. Please, repeat after me in your mind. You do not need to speak out loud. Just think the words. Ready? I am. You are or he is, she is, it is, we are. They are. Good job. You just used the verb to be. You are an English learner. I am your teacher. We are a team. This verb helps us to identify things, to describe things. Let me give you some examples. I am Olivia. You are a student. He is my friend. She is happy. It is a book. We are here. They are from Canada. Now, what about the past? How do we talk about yesterday with the verb to be? It is also simple. Listen, I was, you were, he was, she was, it was, we were, they were. So I can say, I was at home yesterday. You were at work. She was happy last night. We were friends in school. And for negative sentences, we simply add not. I am not a doctor. You are not late. He is not here. She was not at the park. We were not tired. This verb is your best friend. You will use it every day, in every conversation. When you introduce yourself, you say, I am, and then your name. When you describe your country, you say, it is beautiful. When you talk about your family, you say, they are kind. This little verb opens so many doors. It is the key to your first sentences in English. I want you to feel this verb. Do not just memorize it. Feel it. When you say I am, feel your own existence. When you say you are, feel the person you are talking to. Language is not just words, it is connection. The verb to be is the beginning of all connection in English. So let us practice together. I will say a sentence, and you, in your mind, you change it. Okay? I will say, I am a teacher, and you change it to, you are a student. Ready? Let us try. I am happy. You are happy. He is a good man. She is a good woman. We are in a room. They are in a room. It is a sunny day. It is a beautiful day. Very good. You see? You are doing it. You are using the grammar. I am so proud of you. Remember this feeling, the feeling of understanding. This is how you will learn. One step at a time. One verb at a time. And you have already mastered the most important one. Let us move to the second point, the wonderful world of nouns. Part 2, Nouns and Articles. Now, let us talk about words for things. All around you, you see things. A table, a chair, a window, a phone. These words are called nouns. Nouns are the names of people, places, and things. Your name is a noun. The name of your city is a noun. The name of this channel, Learn English Easy, is a noun. Nouns are the building blocks of our sentences. They are the subjects, the stars of our show. In English, we have two types of nouns that are very important to know. We have singular nouns and plural nouns. Singular means one. Plural means more than one. It is very simple to make a plural noun. Usually, we just add the letter S. Listen. 1 book, 2 books, 1 chair, 3 chairs, 1 friend, many friends. Sometimes we add es for words that end with s, sh, ch, x, or z, like 1 bus, 2 buses, 1 dish, 2 dishes, 1 watch, 2 watches, 1 box, 2 boxes. And there are some special friends, some irregular nouns. They change in a different way. 1 man, 2 men, 1 woman, 2 women, 1 child, 2 children, 1 foot, 2 feet, 1 tooth, 2 teeth. Do not worry about remembering all of these now. Just listen. The more you listen, the more familiar they will become. Your brain will start to recognize the patterns. It is magic. Now we have these little words that come before nouns. They are called articles. We have a, an, and the. These small words are very, very important. They help us to be specific. Let us talk about a and n first. We use a and n when we talk about a general thing, one thing, for the first time. We use a before a noun that starts with a consonant sound. What is a consonant? Letters like B, C, D, T, F, G. So a book, a car, a dog, a house. We use in before a noun that starts with a vowel sound. Vowels are a, I, O, U. So an apple, an egg, an idea, an orange, an hour. Did you hear that? An hour, Y-N. Because the word hour starts with a silent H, so the first sound is a vowel sound, ow. So we say an hour. It is about the sound, not the letter. Now, let us talk about the. We use the when we talk about something specific, something both you and I know about. For example, I say, I read a book. This is any book, a book in general. But if I say, I read the book you gave me, now I am talking about a specific book. The book you gave me. You know which book I mean. Another example. The sun is bright. There is only one sun in our sky, so we use the. The moon is beautiful tonight. There is only one moon for our earth. So to review, ANN for general, one thing. The for specific things. It seems small, but it makes your English sound so much more natural. When you say, I have a dog, it sounds good. When you say, I have dog, it sounds like something is missing. That little a is very important. I want you to listen for these words in movies, in songs, in conversations. Listen for a, an, and the. You will hear them everywhere. They are the tiny music of the English language. They make the rhythm. Now let us use these nouns with our next grammar point. Let us talk about adjectives. Part 3. Adjectives. Now we have our nouns. We have a book. We have a friend. But what kind of book? What kind of friend? This is where adjectives come in. Adjectives are describing words. They make our world more colorful. They add detail and feeling. a good book, a happy friend, a big house, a small car, a red dress, a long journey. These words, good, happy, big, small, red, long, are all adjectives. They describe the noun. You can put the adjective before the noun. It is a beautiful day. She is a smart woman. They have a new car. Or you can use them with our friend, the verb to be. The day is beautiful. The woman is smart. The car is new. Adjectives do not change in English. This is wonderful news. In many languages, adjectives change for singular and plural, for male and female. But in English, they stay the same. One happy child, two happy children. He is happy, she is happy, they are happy. The adjective happy is always happy. It is simple. It is easy. Let me give you many examples. I want you to imagine these things in your mind. It will help you remember a blue sky, a warm cup of tea, a cold winter morning, an interesting story, a difficult problem, an easy solution, a tall building, a short walk, an old man, a new idea, a delicious meal, a horrible smell. You see? Adjectives give us information. They help us to share our experiences. When you tell a friend about your day, you use adjectives. I had a busy day. I saw a funny movie. I ate a delicious sandwich. Adjectives are the paint for the picture you are creating with your words. I want you to try something. Look around you right now. Where are you? In your room? In a coffee shop? Look at 3 things near you. In your mind, describe them with an adjective. Do not think too hard, just the first word that comes to mind. For example, I see my desk. It is a wooden desk. I see my window. It is a large window. I see my cup. It is an empty cup. You try. Think of 3 sentences. Use an adjective for each thing. This is your practice. No one is listening. It is just for you. Good job. You are using adjectives. You are painting with words. Now we have nouns and adjectives. But what do these things do? How do they act? For that, we need verbs. Not just the verb to be, but action verbs. Let us talk about them now. Part 4. Action verbs and present simple. Verbs are words for actions. They are the energy in our sentences. They make things happen. Run, eat, sleep, work, study, talk, think, love. These are all action verbs. They tell us what the subject is doing. The most common and useful tense for these verbs is the present simple. We use the present simple to talk about habits, things we do regularly, and facts. I drink coffee every morning. That is a habit. She works in an office. That is a fact about her job. The sun rises in the east. That is a general fact. How do we make the present simple? It is very easy. For I, you, we, and they, we use the base form of the verb. The verb does not change. I work, you study, we live, they play. But for he, she, and it, we usually add an S to the verb. He works, she studies, it rains. Do you hear the S sound? He works, she studies. It is a small sound, but it is very important. It tells us we are talking about one person, he or she. Let us practice with the verb to live. I live in a city. You live in a town. He lives in a house. She lives in an apartment. We live together. They live far away. And for negative sentences, we use do not or does not. Do not for I, you, we, they. Does not for he, she, it. I do not like cold weather. You do not play tennis. He does not eat meat. She does not watch television. We do not speak French. They do not have a car. And for questions, we put do or does at the beginning. Do you like music? Does she live here? Do they work on Saturday? The present simple is your go-to tense for daily life. It helps you to talk about your routine. My day starts at 7 o'clock. I take a shower, I eat breakfast, I go to work or school, I come home, I read a book, I go to sleep. This is your life, and the present simple helps you to tell your story. I want you to think about your own day. What do you do every day? In your mind, try to say 3 sentences about your day. Use the present simple. I wake up at, and then your time. I eat, and then your food. I go to, and then your place. Simple sentences. They are powerful. They are your story. Now, sometimes we talk about things that are happening right now, at this moment. For that, we need a different tense. Let us talk about the present continuous. Part 5. Present continuous. The present continuous is for actions happening now, at this moment, or for actions happening around now, for a temporary period. The key is that the action is in progress. It is continuing. How do we make it? We use the verb to be plus the main verb with ing. I am talking, you are listening, he is reading, she is writing. It is raining, we are learning, they are sleeping. The formula is simple. The verb to be plus verbing. I am studying English right now. You are listening to my voice. Maybe your friend is sleeping in the next room. He is sleeping. Maybe it is raining outside. It is raining. For negative sentences, we just add not to the verb to be. I am not joking. You're not sleeping. He is not working. She is not coming. For questions, we move the verb to be to the front. Are you listening? Is he sleeping? Are they coming? This tense is full of life. It is about the present moment. This exact moment, and we are sharing it together. You are listening to me. I am speaking to you. We are connected through this present continuous action. It is also used for the near future, for plans we have. I am meeting my friend tomorrow. She is leaving tonight. We are having a party next week. So it is a very useful and active tense. It brings your stories to life. Instead of just, I study English, which is a general fact, you can say, I am studying English right now, which is an action in progress. It feels more immediate. It feels more alive. Let us compare the 2 tenses we learned. Present simple and present continuous. I live in Paris. This is a fact. It is my permanent home. But I am living in London for 3 months. This is temporary. It is for a short period. I drink coffee. This is my habit. I like coffee, but I am drinking tea right now. This is what is in my cup at this moment. Understanding the difference helps you to express your meaning clearly. But do not worry if you mix them up sometimes. It is okay. The most important thing is that you are communicating, you are trying, and with practice, it will become natural. Now, we have talked about the present, but life is not only about now. We have a past, we have memories, we have stories from yesterday. To tell those stories, we need the past tense. Let us learn about the past. Simple, Part 6, Past Simple. The past is a beautiful place. It is where our memories live. To talk about the past in English, we often use the past simple tense. We use it for actions that started and finished in the past. I watched a movie yesterday. She called me last night. We visited our family last year. How do we form the past simple? For regular verbs, we add ed to the base verb. I work becomes I worked yesterday. I play becomes I played football. I look becomes I looked out the window. The ed sound can be a T sound, like in worked, a D sound, like in played, or an ID sound, like in wanted. But for now, just remember the ed ending. But, and this is a big but, English has many irregular verbs. These verbs do not follow the ed rule. They change their form completely. This might seem difficult, but you already know many of them. Let us go through the most common ones. The verb to be in the past, we already learned. I was, you were, he was, she was, it was, we were, they were. Now, other essential irregular verbs. Go becomes went. I go to school every day. I went to school yesterday. See becomes saw. I see a bird. I saw a bird this morning. Eat becomes ate. I eat lunch at 1 o'clock. I ate lunch at 1 o'clock yesterday. Drink becomes drank. I drink water. I drank coffee. Take becomes took. I take the bus. I took the bus to work. Come becomes came. She comes here often. She came here yesterday. Have becomes had. I have a car. I had a bicycle when I was a child. Do becomes did. I do my homework. I did my homework last night. For negative sentences in the past, we use did not, plus the base verb. Did not is the same for all subjects. I, you, he, she, it, we, they all use did not. I did not work. You did not call. He did not eat. She did not go. We did not see. They did not have. And for questions, we use did at the beginning, plus the subject, plus the base verb. Did you work? Did he call? Did they go? Did she see? The past simple is for telling stories. What did you do last weekend? I visited my parents. I cleaned my house. I watched a football game. I read a book. These are complete actions in the past. They are finished. I want you to think about your yesterday. What did you do yesterday? Try to think of 3 things in the past. Simple. I woke up at, I ate, I went to. Use the verbs we learned. If you do not know the past form, it is okay. Guess. I good to school. No, that is not right. The past of go is went. I went to school. It is okay to make mistakes. Making mistakes is how we learn. The past. Simple connects us to our memories. It allows us to share our experiences with others. Your story is important, and now you have the tools to tell it. Now, let us look forward. Let us talk about the future. Part 7. Future with going to and will. The future is a place of dreams. It is full of possibilities. In English, we have a few ways to talk about the future. But for beginners, 2 are the most important: going to and will. First, let us talk about going to. We use going to for plans, for intentions, for things you have decided to do. The structure is the verb to be plus going to plus the base verb. I am going to study tonight. You are going to visit your family next month. He is going to buy a new car. She is going to learn to drive. We are going to watch a movie. They are going to move to a new city. Going to is for a planned future. It is something you have already thought about. It is your plan. What are you going to do this weekend? Maybe you are going to meet a friend. Maybe you are going to relax at home. Think about one plan you have. Now in your mind, say it with going to. I am going to, and then your plan. Good. You are talking about your future. Now let us talk about will. We use will for decisions you make at the moment of speaking, for promises, for offers, for predictions about the future that are not certain. The structure is simple: will plus the base verb. Will is the same for all subjects. I will, you will, he will, she will, it will, we will, they will. Imagine your phone rings. You answer it. It is your friend. She asks, "Can you help me with my homework?" You decide at that moment to say yes, so you say, "I will help you." That is a spontaneous decision. If you promise to call your mother, you say, "I will call you tomorrow." That is a promise. If you see someone struggling with bags, you can offer help. You say, "I will help you with those bags." That is an offer. For a prediction, you might say, "I think it will rain later." Or, "I think you will be a great English speaker." The negative of will is will not, or the contraction won't. I will not be late. I won't be late. For questions, we put will at the beginning. Will you be here tomorrow? Will she come to the party? So to compare, going to is for plans. Will is for instant decisions, promises, offers. I am going to see a doctor next week. This is my plan. I made an appointment. But if I have a headache right now and I decide I need a doctor, I might say, "I think I will see a doctor." It is a decision I am making now. Do not worry too much about the difference. Sometimes you can use either one. The most important thing is that you are expressing a future idea. You are talking about tomorrow. You are sharing your dreams and your plans. That is a beautiful thing. Now, we have covered the main tenses, but sentences are not just about single actions. Sometimes we need to connect ideas. We need to show possibility, ability, or permission. For that, we have special verbs called modal verbs. Let us learn about them now. Part 8. Modal verbs can and could. Modal verbs are helper verbs. They give special meaning to the main verb. They are like spices in food. They add flavor. The most common and useful modal verbs for beginners are can and could. Let us start with can. Can talks about ability. It means you are able to do something. I can speak English. You can learn. He can swim. She can drive a car. We can see the mountains. They can play the piano. Can is also used for permission. Can I ask a question? Meaning, am I allowed to ask? You can leave now, meaning you are allowed to leave. And can is used for requests. Can you help me? Can you open the window? The structure is easy. Can plus the base verb. There is no S for he or she. He can speak, not he can speak, just he can speak. The negative is cannot or can't. I cannot fly. That is a true thing. I do not have the ability to fly. You can't be serious, meaning I do not believe you. She can't come to the phone right now. Now let us talk about could. Could is the past form of can sometimes. It talks about ability in the past. When I was young, I could run very fast. Now I am older, I cannot run so fast. She could speak French when she lived in Paris. But could is also used for polite requests. It is more polite than can. Can you help me? Is fine, but could you help me? Is a little more polite, a little softer. Could you pass the salt? Could you tell me the time? Could is also used for possibilities. It might happen, it could rain later. We could go to the beach if the weather is nice. This means it is a possibility. Can and could are your friends for being polite and for talking about what is possible. They are very common in everyday conversation. When you walk into a shop, the assistant might say, "Can I help you?" When you ask for a favor, you can say, "Could you do me a favor?" These small words make your English sound kind and natural. I want you to think about your abilities. What can you do? Say 3 sentences in your mind. I can, and then your ability. Maybe I can cook, I can sing, I can use a computer. Everyone has many abilities. Celebrate them, and think about one thing you cannot do now, but you want to do in the future. I cannot speak English fluently, but I will learn. I can learn. You see, you are using can to talk about your future ability. That is powerful. Now we have talked about actions and abilities, but we also have things, and those things often belong to someone. To talk about possession, we need our next grammar point. Let us talk about possessive adjectives. Part 9. Possessive adjectives. When you have something, how do you say it is yours? You use possessive adjectives. These words show who owns something or who something belongs to. They are my, your, his, her, its, our, their. Let us match them with the subject pronouns. I becomes my. This is my book. You becomes your. Is this your pen? He becomes his. That is his car. She becomes her. This is her house. It becomes its. The dog eats its food. We becomes our. This is our school. They become their. Those are their friends. These words always come before a noun. They cannot stand alone. My book, your friend, his idea, our home. They are very straightforward. They do not change. The word my is always my, whether I am talking about my book or my books. My is always my. This is so much simpler than in many other languages. You are lucky to be learning English for this reason. Possessive adjectives help us to create relationships between people and things. They help us to define our world. This is my family. That is your country. This is our community. They build connection and also show separation. Let us practice with a small story. I want you to imagine a family. I have a friend. Her name is Anna. This is her husband. His name is David. They have a daughter. Her name is Lily. This is their house. Its color is blue. I often visit them. I am their friend. We sit in our favorite chairs and drink tea. Our conversations are always interesting. You see, we used her, his, their, its, our. These words weave the story together. They tell us who belongs to who. Now, I want you to think about your life. In your mind, describe your family or your friends using possessive adjectives. My mother is kind. Her name is, and say her name. My father is funny. His name is, and say his name. My friends are smart. Their names are, and say their names. This is your world. You are describing it with English. Be proud of that. We have one more essential grammar point to cover. It is about location and direction. It is about where things are. Let us talk about prepositions of place. Part 10. Prepositions of place. Prepositions are small words that often tell us about location. Where is something? Where is the book? It is on the table. It is in the bag. It is under the chair. It is next to the lamp. It is between the computer and the phone. The words on, in, under, next to, between are all prepositions of place. They help us to create a map with our words. They are essential for giving directions, for describing a room, for finding things. Let us learn the most common ones. In. We use in for enclosed spaces. In a room, in a car, in a building, in a city, in a country. I am in my house. The money is in my pocket. On. We use on for surfaces. On a table, on a wall, on the floor, on a page. The book is on the desk. The picture is on the wall. A T. We use at for specific points. At the bus stop, at the door, at the top, at work, at school. I will meet you at the cinema. She is at home. Under. This means below something. The cat is under the bed. The shoes are under the chair, next to or beside. This means at the side of something. My house is next to a park. Sit next to me, between. This means in the middle of two things. The hospital is between the school and the bank. I am sitting between my two brothers, in front of. The opposite is behind. The car is in front of the house. The tree is behind the house. These prepositions are like a magic code for describing the world. I want you to look at the space around you again. Where are things? The lamp is on the desk. The bag is under the desk. The phone is next to the computer. You are in your chair. You are in front of your screen. You are learning English. You are in a state of growth. Practice these prepositions by describing your own space. It is a fun game. You can do it anywhere, on a bus, in a park. You are training your brain to think in English, and that is the goal. And now we are here. We have reached the end of our 10 grammar points. Let us take a moment to review. We started with the verb to be, the foundation of existence. Then we learned about nouns, the names of everything, and articles, the little words that define them. We added color with adjectives. We brought in action with the present simple and the present continuous. We visited our memories with the past simple. We dreamed of the future with going to and will. We explored our abilities with can and could. We defined what is ours with possessive adjectives. And we mapped our world with prepositions of place. 10 points, that is all. You have learned them. You have listened to them for a full hour. How do you feel? I hope you feel proud. I hope you feel a little more confident. You have just done something amazing. You spent 1 hour immersed in English. You practiced listening. You learned grammar. You motivated yourself. Remember, this is not the end. This is the beginning. You have the tools. Now you must use them. Do not be afraid to speak. Do not be afraid to write. Do not be afraid to make mistakes. Every time you try, you get stronger. Every time you listen, you understand more. I want to leave you with a final thought. You are on a journey. This English journey is not a straight line. It has ups and downs. Some days will be easy. Some days will be hard. On the hard days, be kind to yourself. Remember why you started. Remember the person you are becoming. A person who can communicate with the world. A person who is brave and curious and never gives up. I believe in you. I am here for you. This channel, Learn English Easy, is here for you. Come back anytime you need motivation, practice, or a friendly voice. Thank you for spending this hour with me. Thank you for your effort. Thank you for your courage. Keep going, keep learning, keep believing in yourself. You can do this. I know you can. Goodbye for now. I will see you in the next video.